Hi everyone, it's Sue here from Scrappy Doo Sue. Thanks for joining me today, and thank you to all my lovely subscribers for supporting me the way you do. Today I'm doing another episode in the Beauty in Black and White journal. So if you have watched previous videos, you'll know I'm making a soft cover, which I've finished for the time being. I've got more to do to it, I think. But for the time being, this is how it's looking. That's where the signatures are going to be. And I've put together 3 signatures. I don't know if I'm being a bit ambitious, but I'm using primarily Kerr's black and white kit, which I will link below. I'll link her Etsy shop. So three signatures have all got slightly different pages in. So we've got some of G's kit on slightly thicker paper. I've got a nice black and white bag, some scrapbook paper, just some black lace digitals that I've got that I printed on plain paper, some colouring paper which does have a sort of a grey look on the back, but I just thought, you know, that I could go with that. More scrapbook paper, some plain white paper. This is G's paper here, these two, and this one. It's very pretty. Some more scrapbook paper and G's journaling pages, and this is from a 12 by 12 sheet of scrapbook paper, and it's flocked around here with a slight black sparkle, which I thought was nice, so I'm using that. And that's G's paper. Then I've got some nice vellum with black printing on, and I've got some scrapbook paper in the middle which I've made a double pocket on, and the others are primarily the same. So today I'm just going to sew in one signature. I've already made the holes in this, and I've already made the holes in the spine, and the way I did that, I actually made myself a template, and I made it the height of the cover and the width of the spine, and then I worked out where the 3 signatures will go. So I'm doing a 3 pamphlet stitch, and so there'll be 1, 2, 3 holes here, here and here. So I've already put the holes in here, as you can see, and then this I've already put holes in, but obviously now they probably need slight realigning because I've moved them about and took the clips off. So I'll just move that page out. I'm just going to try and get these back into alignment before we sew them in. Just need to be careful with your pages because they can be a bit delicate. So all I'm doing is just lining up. Oh, it's very fiddly. I actually hate sewing in signatures, especially if it's more than one. So I've got that aligned now, and that's how I wanted it. So I'm just going to clip those in place. It's handy to have a clip, you know, of some description, bulldog clip, paper clip, whatever clip you've got, just to keep them in place once you've established the holes. So obviously this one here, I now need to just poke that through into there like that. So I'm going to leave that like that for now, and then I've obviously they've got to go through here. Right, so I've picked my needle out, tried to find one with a slim, large eye but slim, because otherwise it can damage your paper. I'm just going to do 2.5, I think. I don't want to waste too much. This is all I have of wax thread, and I find wax thread is probably better for thicker signatures, especially if it's thicker paper. Now the trick is trying to thread your needle. Okay, so I'm going to go through the back. So I have to get these ties out of the way, through the back of the centre hole, which is here. Just missed the tie. I've got to find it now, just bear with me. So it should be around about there. I think it's there, right, that's it. So I'm just going through from the outside to the in, okay, and pull my thread down a bit, and then I'm going through the middle of signature, like so. That's it. So this is where having a big eye can really be difficult to pull through. Just tease it through like that, okay. Hang on a minute, I've done it. No, I don't want them on the outside, so oh, sorry, I'm going through this from the inside. Okay, from the inside out. Making sure you're going through those holes. They don't seem to want to go in. This can be tricky, especially with this smaller piece. Now, whose idea was it, Susan, to put a smaller piece? That hole's already quite big, so we may have to put some lace over that eventually. And I'm going to have to take these clips off this side so I can go through a few pages at a time, just to okay, right, I have to just bear with me because I'm not making a very good, so yes, so I'm going through this, yes, so I'm getting all confused now. It's a while actually since I've sewn in a bigger signature. The last big project was my Edith Holden 4 Seasons, which I've sold now. So they were envelope folios. So I'm just going to be mindful that that now needs to be secured. So I'm going to secure that under that clip, otherwise it will come through. All your efforts will be in vain. Let's see now if I can get this. Yeah, that's gone through nicely. Right. Okay. So now make sure it's up the right way. And I'm now going through the centre of the first signature hole here. And I have to be mindful. I don't want it to go through my okay, I don't want it to go through the tie, so I'm just avoiding that. Right, that's the first hole in. So now we're going up to the top hole, which I can actually see is there. This is not easy on fabric. Okay, and then I'm going back through this top hole here. Hopefully this will all go through. Okay, I'm finding more than one signature going in awkward. This is going to be awkward, I think. Right, move the awl, we don't need that, and then it's going through this. Okay, right, so I'm just having a quick look to see how tight that is. That's okay. Just releasing a bit of this one, and I'm going to I'm getting all in a faff, so people make it look so easy. So I'm just pulling that up so it gives me more to play with. Now I'm going straight down to the bottom hole, the third one, which is here, and that luckily enough went straight through the signature quite easily. Okay, and then I'm going through the hole in this cover. Right, we're getting on now. Okay, move the ties. So now we're going back through the middle of the signature, and I want to pull up this a little bit and give myself a bit more down here, and also at the same time you can make sure it's straight. And what you want to do is come up, so that's on that side of the middle thread, and you want to come up this side. So go back through here, like so. Okay, and then I'm going back through the middle hole, which gets harder there. So I want that to come up there, like so. Right, goodness me, you're probably thinking, what is she doing? I'm asking myself that question actually. What is she doing? Check that it's secure here and here. I just want to give that a bit of a tug. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, and then I'm going to secure that. I'm not too happy, I'm just loosening it off a minute. I just want to adjust that where it's sitting on the page. Like that. So and that's okay. So right. See where, right, that's better. Right, I didn't want to pull it too hard as it happens. Right, that's better. Okay, so I'm just going to knot it. So you just have to have a bit of patience really with it if it doesn't appear to be going away. So now I haven't got too much of an excess. I will just snip that to the same length, and that, take those off. That is the first signature. Now I don't mind it showing because this is an unusual wraparound. So I'm just going to go and sew the other signatures, and I'll be back to show you. Okay, so I'm back and I've managed it. So that's what it looks like from the top view there, and that's now where I sewed to accentuate the spine. I've tied this up because it was getting in the way, and those are my signature stitches at the back there, which I think blend in quite nicely with this cover. So this is what it's going to look like. So we've got the first signature here and the second signature, and I've left a bit of a gap between them, as you could see, so that we, you know, can add some ephemera. I might need to just tighten that one up slightly, but that I can easily do. Right, so there we have it, all the signatures all done. Right, okay, so I shall do a little bit of work on it off camera, because obviously it's going to take a lot of time to, you know, decorate and everything, and then we'll maybe have a couple of videos of decorating it on camera. We'll see how we get on, and then we'll think about what else we could put on the cover afterwards. So that is it. It's getting on. I like to see, you know, things start to take a shape and everything. I'm very pleased with this first soft cover I've ever made. I'm proud of myself for using a sewing machine, because it's one of those pieces of equipment that I'm a little bit in awe of, to be honest. So yeah, I think you know, as I said, practice makes perfect, and I did use one at school, but not really have used one ever since, to be honest. So that's really the problem, I think. So I'll have to get back into it. Okay, so I shall say goodbye, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.